What's up, my dudes? It's Demi, and it's raining in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Inevitably, it may rain during your Disney World trip because that happens a lot here in Orlando, but don't worry, there is still so much to do in the rain in these parks. And I did a full guide to Magic Kingdom in the rain. I will link it for you here and put it in the description box below. But in this video, I'm gonna show you why I think Hollywood Studios is the best park to come to in the rain. There's so much to see and do, and I cannot wait to break it all down for you today. So let's get into it. Let's do Hollywood Studios in the rain, and let's go get into some hijinks. That didn't work out that well, but let's do it. First, let's talk about rides in the rain here at Hollywood Studios. At time of recording, there are currently 9 moving ride attractions here in Disney's Hollywood Studios, which may not sound like a lot, but that's because there's more than just rides at this park. But did you know that out of the 9 moving attractions in this park, only 2 of those attractions are outdoors? Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, an indoor attraction where you get to enter a Mickey cartoon and become part of the story. Tower of Terror, indoors, where you enter a haunted hotel's elevator that does a sequence of multiple drops. Rock and Roller Coaster, soon to be rethemed to the Muppets, an indoor attraction, literally an indoor roller coaster. Star Tours, indoors, a simulator where you go through different Star Wars adventures. One of the greatest rides in the world, Rise of the Resistance, indoors. A multi-step immersive experience where you live Star Wars. Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, indoors, where you literally fly the Millennium Falcon. And Toy Story Mania, indoors. A 3D game attraction, which means just Slinky Dog Dash, which is just about coming up because it has been raining, but you know what? It will ride in the rain. It's just all about lightning. If there's lightning in the air, it will shut down. So if you don't mind riding in the rain and it's open, you can go for it. And same thing for Alien Swirling Saucer. If there's rain and no lightning, it'll keep running. If there's lightning, it will shut down. But at least with this attraction, if it's raining, you're covered. So it's not gonna be as bad as Slinky Dog if you wanna do that in the rain. But the rides aren't even the reason to come to Hollywood Studios when it rains, because if you saw my Magic Kingdom video, there are a ton of indoor attractions there. But what sets Hollywood Studios apart is the amount of entertainment, and it's all indoors. Hollywood Studios has 7 stage shows and 2 rotating movie attractions. The Nighttime Spectacular Fantasmic is the only stage show that is not indoors, so that is subject to change if there is bad weather. But all the other stage shows are indoors and have multiple shows throughout the day, like the Little Mermaid show, which happens every 40 minutes, the Disney Junior Dance Party, Disney Villains Unfairly Ever After, Indiana Jones Epic Stuntacular, Beauty and the Beast live on stage, and for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along. Along with the live entertainment, you have the ongoing movie Mickey's Vacation Fun and Walt's One Man's Dream. And I recently did an entire video about doing all the entertainment in Hollywood Studios in one day, giving you a lot more information on those attractions, and I will link that video for you here and put it in the description box below, because the shows here is what makes Hollywood Studios incredibly special. Hollywood Studios has a ton of iconic character meet and greets, but what's amazing is that some of them are indoors, like here at the Star Wars Launch Bay, where you can meet Chewbacca, Darth Vader, and BB-8, Edna Mode at the Edna Mode Experience in the Pixar Plaza, Olaf at the Celebrity Spotlight in Echo Lake. Currently, you can meet the live-action Ariel in Walt Disney Presents, and Mickey and Minnie at Red Carpet Dreams across from ABC Commissary. I'm sure you're thinking though now, Demi, what about food? Isn't it just like snack stands everywhere? And actually, Hollywood Studios does have a fair amount of snack stands, which is great if you want to grab and go, but there are a bunch of restaurants and quick services and lounges where you can get some shelter from the rain and have a very tasty meal. And guess what? I've covered all of them. Currently, there are 5 full-service dining locations here in this park. First up being the Hollywood Brown Derby, which is inspired by the actual Hollywood Brown Derby in Hollywood. 50's Primetime Cafe, serving up 50s style food. They also have the Tune-In Lounge attached to it, which has limited seating and a small menu, but you don't need a reservation to walk in here. Sci-Fi Dine-In, where you get to sit in a car and watch old sci-fi clips like you're at the drive-in. Hollywood and Vine, where you can do a character breakfast with the Disney Junior characters or lunch and dinner with Minnie and friends. And Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, where you can, you guessed it, get some barbecue over in Toy Story Land. Again, I've done reviews reviews on all of those restaurants, and I will link that playlist for you here and put it in the description box below. There is one other place in this park that you should get a reservation for, and that's Oga's Cantina. This is more of a drinks and light bites menu. You could also be standing the entire time, but it is indoors. And then for quick service restaurants, my favorite would be going to ABC Commissary. There is a ton of indoor seating. This is just one side, and then this is the other, and a few years ago they had a menu glow up, and this is probably my favorite place to eat in Hollywood Studios now. You could go to Backlot Express where they have indoor seating, and I don't know why they do this, but they have covered outdoor seating, but then some of it isn't covered, so you just have to kind of get lucky. And in Galaxy's Edge you have the quick service docking bay 7, and I'm gonna throw in Ronto Roasters because it is a walk-up stand, but it does have a covering over it. Well, my dudes, what a fitting end to this rainy day video that the sun is now brightly shining. That's the deal here in Orlando. It's probably gonna rain at some point during your time here, especially if you're here during May through October. But the sun she'll come out, hopefully for you. But if she doesn't, now you know that there are so many places to have a fantastic time here at Hollywood Studios when it rains. So let me know in the comments, would you visit Hollywood Studios in the rain? Do you think this is the best park to go to in the rain? Do you think another park is better? I want to hear your opinions in the comments below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon, become a patron to get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, access to our Discord, a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like this to this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get to some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.